Ever had that dream where you're falling, or the one where you're being chased? We've all been there, but my recurring nightmare. It's a whole different level of terrifying. It's not just a dream, it feels like a memory, a warning. It always starts the same way. I'm walking through an ancient, fog-shrouded city. The cobblestones are slick with mist, and the gas lamps cast long, dancing shadows that twist into monstrous shapes. There's a feeling of being watched, a cold prickle on the back of my neck that won't go away. I try to hurry, to find my way out of the maze of narrow streets, but every turn leads me deeper into the old town. The architecture is beautiful, but unsettling Gothic spires clawing at the sky, gargoyles with leering faces staring down at me. There's no one else around. The silence is absolute, broken only by the sound of my own frantic footsteps and the frantic thumping of my heart. It's a profound, suffocating loneliness. I call out, but my voice is swallowed by the thick, damp air. Then I see him, or rather, a silhouette of him. He's standing at the end of an alley, impossibly tall and slender, cloaked in darkness. I can't see his face, but I don't need to. I feel his presence like a physical force, a wave of cold dread that freezes me to the spot. My legs won't move. My throat closes up. All I can do is stare as he begins to move towards me. He doesn't walk. He glides, silent and graceful, like a predator closing in. As he gets closer, the details start to emerge from the shadows. He's dressed in fine, old-fashioned clothing, a dark velvet coat, a crisp white shirt. His face is pale, almost translucent, with high cheekbones and piercing, hypnotic eyes that seem to glow with an inner fire. There's an aristocratic beauty to him, but it's a cold, sharp beauty, like a perfectly forged blade. He's ancient. I can feel it. He carries the weight of centuries in his gaze. He stops just a few feet away. A faint, unnerving smile plays on his lips, revealing just a hint of something sharp and white. He doesn't say a word. He doesn't have to. His eyes lock onto mine, and I'm completely trapped. It's not just fear. It's a strange, magnetic pull. I feel my own will dissolving, replaced by a desperate, primal urge to run that my body refuses to obey. It's like my mind is screaming, but my body is already his. Then, he speaks. His voice is a low, melodic whisper, like velvet and ice. It echoes in my mind more than my ears. "You've been running for so long," he says, his voice laced with a strange mix of amusement and something that sounds almost like longing. The sound is both beautiful and utterly chilling. He raises a hand, and his long, pale fingers gently trace my jawline. His touch is as cold as marble, sending a jolt of pure terror through my veins. I try to pull back, to scream, but I'm paralyzed. He leans in closer, and I can smell the scent of damp earth, old books, and something metallic and sweet. My heart is a frantic drum against my ribs. I can feel his cool breath on my neck as he tilts my head to the side, exposing my throat. The world narrows down to just this moment, this single, horrifying point in time. The fear is so intense it's almost ecstatic, a searing, white-hot overload of my senses. And then it happens, the bite. It's not a savage, ripping tear like in the movies. It's a sharp, precise puncture, like to needles of ice piercing my skin. For a split second, there's a searing pain, but it's immediately followed by a wave of something else. A dizzying, euphoric warmth that spreads through my entire body. It's terrifying, but it's also intoxicating. My fear begins to melt away, replaced by a strange sense of release, of surrender. As he drinks, I can feel my life force draining away. My limbs go weak, my vision blurs at the edges, and the sounds of the city fade into a dull hum. The world dissolves into a haze of pleasure and terror. It's the most intimate, violating experience imaginable. He's taking everything from me, and a part of me, a part I'm horrified to acknowledge, is letting him. I feel myself slipping, falling into a darkness deeper than the night around us. Just as I feel the last of my strength fade, he pulls away. There are two tiny, perfect drops of blood on his lips. His eyes, now burning with a satisfied crimson light, meet mine one last time. He gives me that same cold, beautiful smile, and then he simply melts back into the shadows, gone as quickly as he appeared. I collapse onto the cold cobblestones, my hand instinctively going to my neck. I touch the two small puncture wounds, and the pure, undiluted terror floods back in, 10 times stronger than before. Because I know this wasn't just an attack, it was an invitation, a promise. And that's when I wake up, every single time. My heart is pounding, I'm covered in a cold sweat, and my hand is always clutching my neck, right where the bite was. I can still feel the phantom sensation of his touch, the icy sting of his teeth. The dream is so vivid, so real, that for a few terrifying moments, I'm not sure if it was a dream at all. I have to turn on all the lights and check my neck in the mirror, half expecting to see the marks. They're never there, of course, but the fear is. I've tried everything to make it stop. I've analyzed it, tried to find some hidden meaning, some stress or anxiety in my waking life that could be causing it. But there's nothing. It just comes, night after night, a recurring episode of the same terrifying story. Sometimes I wonder, what if it isn't just a dream? What if it's a memory from a past life, or worse, a premonition of what's to come? The thought is chilling. Is he just a figment of my imagination, or is he out there somewhere waiting for me in the shadows? This nightmare has become a part of me, a dark secret I carry around during the day. It's made me look at the world differently, to see the shadows in the corners of my eyes, to feel a chill when the sun goes down. Is he waiting for me to find him? Or is he waiting to find me again? I don't have the answers. All I have is the bite, the terror, and the horrifying feeling that sooner or later, I won't wake up from the dream. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever had a dream that felt too real, let me know in the comments. And make sure to subscribe for more strange tales. Stay safe out there.